Say hi, number one. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Hexy, gonna goof off, play Little Brazen Chariots, 21st November. Mike, how you doing, brother? Sorry, not gonna get much of a zoomed-in look at this, but you all are super high intelligent individuals, and you can just magically know what the units are that I'm gonna push around. At least I hope the light's good enough. Does that work? We are getting ready to start 21 November. I just thought I'd kind of throw this up hastily as a stream. No early warning system on this one. But I will say, and I hope I can remember, that Rommel has arrived to boost 15th Panzer and 21st Panzer. All right, so I've already done replacements. I've already done air. You can see that right in the middle of the board right there. The question is which German unit is going to go first? Oh, got somebody popping in. Hold on, let me see who that is. Let me see who that is. McMurray? McFlugel?
Yeah, man. Halloween. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Oh, my. Hold on. Let me go ahead and put that up there real quick. Okay, so I got me playing Rommel or Cunningham, and then I got a banana.
You got Banana Man. Happy Halloween, everybody. Even if you are on
that day already? That's tomorrow, isn't it?
It's close enough.
All right, I got to pick a German unit to move first here. And I'm going to have to say...
You should pick the Luftwaffles.
No, I sold them.
You sold the Luftwaffles? What are you going to put in your toaster now?
I sold them to the East Front.
Is it toaster strudels?
I think I want to knock the crap out of the New Zealand division, so I'm going to pick 15th Panzer to start.
Oh, that's a dick move.
Well, I kind of need to because they can have Bardia for all I care, but they're not taking the path to Tobruk. You have been invited, Mr. Wardrobe, if you're bored.
I think he said he was out with his family or some permutation thereof.
This is Saturday. He does that family thing on Friday night. We can't be compromised and giving him 2 nights on the weekend like this.
Yeah, God forbid he spends time with his loving family and stuff.
Yeah, why would you do that when you got us?
Beats me. I'm making food. I got to work tonight, dog.
It's a 3-mapper there, Toddley. 1, 2, 3. It's weird too because this map over here,
skills.
they're all completely discolored. I mean, lighter, mid-tone, darker. All right. So I know y'all can't see. I'm sorry. I'm not going to drop in and zoom in on this, but 15th Panzer is all through here. And I'm going to go ahead and punch the New Zealanders in the face because I don't want them on my back door when I go here to deal with British armor. So I will try to explain as best I can. I got most of my stinking lights turned off so that I can, so the camera's not real fuzzy. But you know what? Let me do this for at least this turn. Let's see. I don't know if that helps me. All right, but we're going to play right here. So that little blurb of light shouldn't bother you all too much for a couple minutes. All right, let's see what 15th Panzer got going on here. They're fresh. They've got 80. They got 88s, and they got some Panzerjagds, probably PZ1s, I would think. I'm gonna have to assume that's what they are. All right, so they're fresh. Where's my dice? I hit it. I hit it. All right. So we're going to go ahead and roll for their snafu. And they're fresh and everything's optimal, I believe, with them yet right here. Okay, so in this game here, you can use the desert. All right. The combat trains still has to be on a primary or secondary road. But the headquarters can literally be anywhere. And you just can't trace your supply path. Your MSR can't be through a hex that's more than one movement point. One truck movement point. So, all right, so they're fresh. They're going to get +1 on that. They're optimal. That's +2. No coordination, no mixed formation. Oh, wait, snafu DRM. So they get Rommel, gives them a +1. So that's a +3. The table gives them an automatic -1, so it's going to be a +2 on their snafu. All right. And they roll an 8, 9, 10. They're going to get full. So they're going to get, oh, yes, this is going to be ugly for these guys. This is going to be ugly. Peter, how you doing, brother? Oh, I've seen you in a couple days there, Pete. What's up, buddy? All right, we are going to double OBJ these butt nuggets right here. Oh, sorry, nope, New Zealanders, not butt nuggets. Let's see. I'll tell you what I will do. We'll try this. What are you doing, McMurray? You spray painting something?
No, I'm cooking.
What are you cooking?
Chicken.
Right. Is that any better for you guys? I don't know. You might not be able to read the numbers, but this is what we're going to mess these dudes up, I hope.
Oh, I thought you were just asking them if it was any better than I'm cooking chicken. I was like, Jeff, I don't see what.
Well, it sounds like there's a steam locomotive bringing supplies to my Panzers.
I must have fuel for my Panzers.
Panzer fuel, Tankstelle.
It's okay. Well, it's a Panzer II. Never mind. They got 20 millimeters on there. Have fun. Have fun getting through Matilda with that, bud.
I got some 3s and 4s there. Hush. They'll be down in a minute. What am I
Have fun
looking
getting
for here?
through Matilda with a 37. I don't know what to tell you.
All right, so let's see what the New Zealanders got. The New Zealanders they just have some regular old support. They don't have nothing fancy, but they are fresh. All right, so the Germans only have 1 air. This guy has, he's got 3 Artas. And I picked this little tip up from tabletop, so we'll do it this way. All right, so
Jeff's over here playing BCS like he's cool and stuff.
3 Artas. Like I'm
just
cool.
Because MMP loves him and makes games for his series still.
It's okay. We can't see it. Just walk us through what's happening. Is that better, Toddley? That's a little closer, right?
This is the desert, Todd. There's a lot of sand and stuff. It's hot in the desert. The Germans are currently cooking eggs on their tanks.
God. All right, so let's get after it here. All right, we want to go eliminate some stuff here. So let's get some armor down here. And we're going to go. We're just going to go straight across the old desert here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. He's going to do an engagement with him. He's going to try to knock that support off. All right. So you've got an AV unit with an AV of 1 and an AR of 5. That's 6. You've got an infantry unit with an AR of 4 and his support here, just so y'all can see. I'm not cheating, not lying to you. You'll never see it. He's a 2. All right. So that means he's got 6. So it's 6 to 6. But that is, move this out of the way. That's limited AV. All right. So we got a double objective zone right there. And that unit falls within that double objective zone. So they're going to get a +1. So it's a +1 on the fire. And prepared events, nope. Multiple supports, nope. And it's not a standoff unit by itself. So we're going to get a +1 to drop the support. We roll a 9, which comes into a 10. And they have lost their support. So they no longer have. This guy here has lost his support. So now what I think.
All over the place.
What's that?
They lost their support. They're just sagging out all over the place.
Yeah, they're just AT guns. We chased them off. So we are going to go ahead and I think. I don't want to shock.
The New Zealanders anti-tank guns ran away from your tanks?
Yeah, this is how they handle dissipating the support that's assigned to units.
So instead of assigning like support units like an anti-tank gun company, it's just
So this support unit here that's in my hand, it's attached to it's part of the parent formation, but what it does, it represents those maybe it's just a couple. Let me see here. It's a company of anti-tank guns, and what they do is they attach them to the field units.
Yeah, okay.
That's how they handle. You might have AT guns, you might have tank destroyers, you might have tanks.
That's pretty sweet.
Support, so. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do an attack by fire, and we're going to fire. What was that? So you have to worry about numbers in this. So we're going to fire this hard armored unit here, real AV, into that grunt, and he is sitting in nothing. So on a 4 to 6, he is going to take a loss, and that tank unit rolls a freaking 2. And he is now stopped because he has used both of his fire vents, but he's not done yet. He is not done yet. So let's roll down in here with, let's see, and muzzle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so they're good. I can move him later. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait a minute. No, don't mess that up, Jeff. I think leg units can only move double on tracks. Yeah, trucks can't do it. So,
you got trucks?
These guys are mobile. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, you bastard. He can't make it. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He can. All right.
Did you ever figure out if you can do Operation Flipper in this game and knock out Rommel?
No, shut up.
What?
He is going to attack this guy. -1. Okay, so we're going to attack this 3 AR infantry is going to attack that 4 AR that no longer has support anymore. So we're going to start -1 on the modifiers. He doesn't have support anymore because it's been knocked off, so it's still -1. No MSRs blocked or any of that stuff. It is a double objective zone, so that's going to bring it back to even. All right. He has an assist, so that's going to make it +1. We're going to use one of the artillery points, and we're going to make that. That's going to add 2 more, so we're at a +3. That's not shock, so we're at a +3. They are not in prepared defense, and they have zippy support, and they're not any terrain, so we're going to get a +3, a regular attack at +3. 8 + 3 is 11. D1 and a super retreat, and he's going to get luckier than hell. No, he is not. So
super retreat?
Yeah, and I'll explain that to you. So the retreat is an automatic retreat. I mean, it's a full. It's not a situational. It's a full. So let me mark that casualty first. So that is the 28th Flipper Regiment.
All right, look, that was an actual thing.
I know it was.
Question.
And
God.
I'm telling you, shut up because I don't know anything about it.
You're so butthurt.
Let's see. That was the 28th Maori. That's a Maori New Zealand regiment. So they take a loss. And here's the tricky part. So they have to retreat, and it's a full retreat. They have to retreat 3 hexes, but they have to end up beside their headquarters, which since their headquarters is right beside them, if they retreat 3, they can't be beside it. So guess where these guys go?
Back to New Zealand?
They go to the record track, and they come on as a reinforcement on the next turn.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Kind of like headquarters in Rock the Marne.
Yeah, and I kind of look at it as they're scattering. Jay, how you doing, brother? OG, how you doing? Yeah, so I figured they're kind of scattering to the desert.
Yeah, and then they reform on their HQ.
All right, so these 2 units, because he assisted, they're now finished. So I don't have to worry about them. They can't do anything else. I burned 1 artillery piece. All right, so let's get some more 15th Panzer stuff down there. Now, if I could get this guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Shoot. Let's flip this 1, 2. Oh, yeah, that's it. Now, we'll come back to you in just a second. Hold on, buddy. We'll come back to you in just a second. Let's get these tanky tanks down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He's going to go in there now. He's going to try to drop support. Oh, I'll get rid of that. He's going to try to drop support off of this clown. All right. He's a 3. We got 6 into 3. His support value is a 2, so it's 6 into 5. That's +1. They're going to get a +1 for the being inside the double objective zone, so we're going to get a +2 altogether. And he rolls an 8, 9, 10. And a 10 is target drop. So this guy lost his support. Put the hit back on there for right now. All right. And he's got 1 more. Let's see. Does he want to? Oh, baby, that could be good. He's going to try to drop the support from the guy next to him there. So it's going to be the same thing again, +2. He rolls a 7, 8, 9. that drops support. So both of these infantry units on the road here have lost their support. Now here comes the fun part. Another fun part. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to solo attack with that armored unit right there onto this unit here since he has no support. So we know it's a 5 into a 3. So it's already +2. They don't have any additional. 15th Panzer doesn't have any additional. All right. So, well, these guys are the red AVs are like real AVs. It's like them having their own support because they have armor. All right, so it's going to be +2 on a regular attack. He's not a dual unit. They don't have any support. Nothing's blocked. It's a double OJ, so it's a double objective. So that's +3. We're going to drop an artillery in there. And that is going to be, where's that at? We're going to burn 1. That's going to be +2, so we're talking +5 now. We're not going to do a shock because it's a, oh wow, I could do some serious damage there. We're already +5, and he's got nothing going on over there. So the poor New Zealanders in their trucks on a track. Oh God, that's a split. 14. That's a D2 and another one of those funny retreats. So this poor guy back here. I'm listening. Go ahead. You saying something? Are you saying something?
No, you're good.
All right. So this guy here, he's got to do the same thing because he cannot retreat next to his headquarters. So that was probably a bad idea for me to have that headquarters where he is. So this guy goes to the record track after taking 2 losses. And he'll be back next turn. Really? I haven't seen Dune yet. You think y'all could save that conversation for after I get to watch it? And he's going to move up into here. And he's done. So now what I want to do... Have you not read the book?
I mean, let's be honest here. The book Dune has been out for like 50 years now.
Right.
If not far longer. Very likely. 1, 3, 4, so, 5, 6, I mean, it's hard to call say you can't spoil it. It's kind of like the Lord of the Rings.
Right. Now we're flipping.
Or how about this? Like, did you say I haven't seen Passion of the Christ yet? Don't tell me how it ends.
Right. That's it. That was a good movie. All right, we're going to attack with that infantry unit there.
You were one of those people.
This motorcycle infantry unit, we're going to attack with them. That was a 4 into a 4 into a 3. So that's going to be a +1. We're going to get an assist from that guy. So that's going to be a +2. It's a double objective. That's +3. We're going to burn that last artillery piece. So that's going to end up being a +4, +5. 2 for the artillery. And once again, they're sitting in the wide open. We roll a, oh my God, not again. Not again, McMurray. So he took 2 losses. More than 5th New Zealanders just got
What, are the New Zealanders just not having a good day?
They got, well, my intention was when I moved them was to try to get up here and get in the way. Yeah, they got in the way all right. They got in the way of 15th Panzer. Didn't expect that to happen. 15th Panzer got lucky and they drew two. They
got in the way?
Yeah, they drew 2 full activations. And they were able to get their armor units and their motorized infantry were able to get all the way down here to where they could hit these guys. All right, so now he's going to move in after making the attack. They're all finished there, and he has to jump. So he's going to jump. Can't be behind your supply, so he's going to jump to here. And I think, other than moving a couple people, 15 Panzer is going to be done. Let's find out. But they'll probably get a second activation. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No. 11.
So I've been watching timeline videos on YouTube for free. They're like old History Channel documentaries and whatnot.
Right.
And it's hilarious. Some of the people that they dig up that were there are good. Some of them, it's just like, what? Like this dude talking about like, you got one. So I was reading about, oh shit, the Canadians trying to break into Germany in early 1945 in Hochheim, or I don't remember. Anyways, long story short, Canadian tanks versus German tanks. And you've got this one German guy who's like, yeah, man, the Canadians, they had a ton of tanks. They had ammo, they had food, they had fuel. We didn't like have any of that.
Right.
They really we were just kind of delaying. And then there's this other German dude who's going on about how much greater the Panther was and all that stuff. And it's like, man, one of these people is obviously here. And then there's this dude who's like, dude, he was on one, which was hilarious because, like, literally, you got 2 minutes beforehand, you're hearing the guy who's talking about, yeah, we didn't like have enough. We had like very few tanks and they didn't have fuel or ammo and we didn't eat in like, a day and a half. And there's just one of those like, we have primary sources and we have post-war sources. Hooray!
I'm getting little tidbits from people that are watching these about how this exercise went down. Let me roll for fatigue real quick. They did do combat, so with 3 or less, and they rolled a 3, so 15th Panzer goes to a 0 fatigue status. And guess what they want to do? They want to activate again. So let's see. They can activate again on a 3 or better. And they rolled a 3, so they're going to activate again. Let's roll for snafu. Oh, that is not good. They're going to get a partial. That's a 3. They're optimal, but they're ghosted. So their train is ghosted. That's -1. Their optimal distance, so that's +1, so it's even. And they are secondary. Yeah, so that's only going to be a partial activation. Well, that bites. So they're only going to get half movement, half artillery. They've got 3, so they'll get 1.
Hey, Jeff, did you see what Todd just said? He says after Market Garden in 23, they said there's like 4 Africa Goss games coming out.
Sweet. I got the chat up on my TV here, but I'm too stupid to look at it.
Well, don't worry about it. You're doing stuff. I can monitor it for a minute here.
All right, so we are going to go ahead and drop. We're going to go ahead and we're going to just knock freaking 5th New Zealand off the map. That's what we're going to do.
I can hear Paul Beckus' head shaking from here. Just because you're being a dick.
Well, come on. All his boys, well, they're not even here anymore. They left the battlefield. New Zealand's the only ones that are here. There's no regular straight Australians. So we might as well just punch these guys in the face. So, oh, you know what? I boo-booed. Boo-booed. So the New Zealanders become coordinated because their headquarters had to retreat. I have to remember that. I must remember that. All right. All right, so we're going to get after those guys right there. Let's try to knock their support out. So it's going to be 5 into 3. It's a single OBJ. So that's not going to do anything. All right, so single OBJ +2. No, we got 6 into 3 +3. So 6 into 6. No, +2. So 6 into 5. So it's +1. +1 on the engagement. Where you at? Whoops. Damn it. And we rolled a 9. +1 is 10. Target is dropped. So this poor little bastard doesn't have any support. And I think we're going to shoot at him. So we'll shoot with a What do we got here? He's just sitting in the open, so I can roll a 4 through 6. Nothing. He missed him, so he stopped. Because he's already done 2 engagements. And let's bring our motorcycle guys up in here. All right, 1, and he is going to attack him. So we got a +1. We've got an assist, so it's 4 to 3. So that's +1. We got an assist, that's +2. We're going to go ahead and use our 1 artillery that we have. So that's going to be +3, +4. What else we got? Not a double OBJ. And he's sitting here. We're going to get a +4 on this attack. That's a 7, 8, 9. Ooh. Oh, +4. I'm sorry. 7. That's an 11. So D1, and there we go with that big fancy retreat. But he might be lucky this time. Yes, he is. So this is the 22nd. All right. So he receives a full retreat. So once again, so that y'all understand, he has to retreat 3 hexes. All right. And he has to end next to his headquarters or with his headquarters. So he's lucky this time. 1, 2, 3. He'll go back here on the trains. His support is gone. And this guy moves in. But we're not done with him yet. So those 2 are finished. So now we're going to go down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, I screwed myself. Oh, no, he can move. My bad.
Most nights before bed, right?
He can move. So he's going to move down here so that everybody stays in range. And then we're going to end up moving this guy too. Now I can't do that. So we're going to be not optimal next time because I need to keep him on that road up there for now anyhow. All right, so let's get after these guys. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's shoot at these poor bastards again. They have no support this time, so it's going to be 6 into 3. So that's going to be a plus. We're going to do an attack by fire now. We're going to do 2 fire events. We're going to roll 2 dice at him. Do we hit him? We roll, a 4 and a 5. Attack by fire in the wide open. We hit him twice. The New Zealanders are getting it handed to them. And that unit there, wow.
I mean, in their defense, they're getting overrun by a full Panzer division, aren't they?
Yeah, an entire battalion.
Wait, an entire battalion or a division?
No, this is that. Well, it's a division altogether, but that unit right there was just a battalion.
And is it a full New Zealand infantry division that they're hitting?
Yep, 5th New Zealand.
Are these still German binary? Are these German binary divisions at this point in time in Africa? I would assume.
Well, I mean, I don't think the Africa divisions were ever like, the European model.
No, I know that's my point. That they changed to binary divisions with just 1 Panzer brigade and 1 infantry brigade, or regiment, whatever the nomenclature at the time was. Like I know that's how the 99th Light Infantry or the 99th Light Division became a thing. Was they were the first large scale binary division because Rommel wanted added tactical flexibility, so we kind of split stuff up and made up smaller divisions.
Actually, hold on a second. These guys, because I can't.
But I don't know what year is this, Jeff.
All right, so he has 2 battalions in 41 of the 15th Panzer. There are 2 battalions
of tanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he can't move. What are you doing, dummy? Yeah, so he has. That was the Hex. Yeah, so that's a battalion, and it's only got from the 8th Regiment, and then there's a battalion. That's its other battalion. So he's only got 2 battalions of armor in 15th Panzer Division. Yeah,
so it's still just 2, or it's probably a binary division with 1 Panzer Regiment and 1 infantry regiment.
Right. Now, 21st over there has, well, no, they're the same configuration.
Yeah. I mean, are you going to maul the 21st so that they can go back to Normandy and get rebuilt with all kinds of weird-ass French vehicles?
Well, they've already taken, well, actually.
Because at least for me, that's 21st Panzer is one of the coolest, like late war German armored formations just because of the weirdness of their stuff. You know what I mean? Their equipment by the time you 1944 is just off the wall.
Well, they mauled 4th Armored, and then support group came up and smacked them in the face. As a matter of fact, the Germans didn't get much in the way of reinforcements, but you can see 21st casualties. So they did take a beating.
Oh, yeah.
But it was a support group that dealt the beating to them. 4th Armored, well, 4th Armored in their activation on last turn, they did some damage to them, but 4th Armored is really thin right now. All right, before I forget what I was doing.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to distract you.
No, that's all right. I was done. I just can't remember which one it was. So he fired both, so he stopped. And we're going to go. I want to bring these grunts down. Let's flip. I remember now, these guys only have half movement, so he can't. Can he get there? 1. Yes, he can. So he'll go 1. Damn. That ain't going to work. Put them back where they were. Oh, I forgot. No, he attacked already, so they're fit. These two are finished. Come on, stop it. All right. So I need to, well, let's see. 1, 2. All right, so he's going to go ahead and jump their headquarters. 1, 2. It's going to be 2.5 into here. All right, he's already screwed up, so he's got to jump, and it has to be at least 3. 1, 2, 3. But I think we're going to go ahead and send him back down here because they're getting ready to beat the shit out of them here in a second anyhow. And we're going to bring in the machine gunners as support. 1, 2, 2.5, 3.5. And this guy here is going to attack him. So it's going to be 3 to 3. Support is gone. Let's see what we got here. We don't have any artillery. Do the Germans want to bring in that air? I'm trying to save that air to help out Arietti. All right, so.
To help out the Pasta Boys?
I might. Yeah, because Arietti's cornered. So we're going to do a 3 to 3. No duel, no support because it's eliminated. No MSRs blocked. No double. Shoot. Do I want to do that straight up or not? He's got an assist, so that's going to make it a +1. Yeah, this is risky, but we're going to do it +1. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's a combat training. So it doesn't count. +1. Need a big roll. Oh, that's not a good roll. Not a good roll. 6 is an attacker loses 1 step. So
that's okay. They've been on a roll. They can lose a step.
All right. So the 2. Where's that? 2, 1, 15. 2, 1, 15. He's going to lose 1. All right. What else do we got? This guy, he could have assisted, but that's not going to happen. So those guys are all finished. 1, 2. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. I think we're going to stay right there. We're going to move him up into here. You know what? These guys. Damn. This is where I got to make a decision because I could take 15th Panzer, swing around here, and go pinch these guys between 21st Panzer, which is sitting right there. All right, but I think we're going to leave them sitting the way they are. All right, so we're going to end that turn for them. And let's go see if they're going to get any fatigue-wiggy. Roll the dice. They did attack. 6, no fatigue. So he stays at 0. And that was a pretty long activation. And I have to pee. Be right back. Talk to the crowd. Answer their questions.
Okay.
Todd don't want to ask any questions. So.
No, I mean, I was actually waiting for you to have a pause to address one of Todd's things. Todd, I would agree with you. That'd be super cool. And I think there's a lot of units you could do that with that would be really cool. The issue is I feel like you'd have to have there'd be 4 or 5 small games inside of one box. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be cool to see them, follow maybe one of the American divisions through Torch and everything else, all the way through the end of the war. But like, isn't that what I think that's what the Gross Deutschland series does, isn't it? But yeah, man, it just seems like that'd be a lot of stuff to cram into one box. Like, even if you just chose, select engagements from different theaters that they're involved in, it would still be, like, you could do, say the 21st, you could do this action right here that the 21st was engaged in. You could do, the defense of Caen and, the relief or the reinforcement of the British beaches on the 6th and 7th and 8th of June. But like, so that could be a map. Honestly, that could be its own mini game because that's just an entire destruction of that division. But it seems like unless you zoomed it way the hell out, that could be its own full game. You know what I mean? Like, there's the counterattack around Caen is more than enough to make a game out of, unless you zoom it out and you make it like one of the Day of Days mini games. But then you got to think, okay, what, like, and then in there, is that one of the Day of Days mini games? I don't believe it is. But if it is, I can't imagine MMP or anybody wanting to make a series where that was part of it, because then it's kind of a double thing. But I agree, that would be super cool. And you could break it down so that you've got, engagements where one division is one whole side, and you kind of just have the 21st going nuts throughout all kinds of different places. But okay, yeah, never mind. I really want to see that. I'd really play the crap out of that too. Again, especially with how weird and wacky it might make a fun tactical game of miniature. Todd, you are correct. If somebody can find 3D STLs for all the weird Boida Panzers that the 21st used in Normandy, please let me know, because I do want to print that division's armored complement in 6mm. Todd, I've been working on that because that would be a very cool game to play in miniature. So you guys figure that out so that we can, Toddy and I can play that, because that would be pretty slick.
And I'm going to draw a chit.
Okay, you just took a chit, didn't you?
I moved that guy. I need to flip him back. No, I haven't picked one out yet. So here comes. And we drew support. Oh, aren't they lucky? Because I was just talking about the 15th Panzer crawling up their butts. So let's see. We can do.
Did you just draw the New Zealand support?
See all these purple guys right here?
Mm-hmm.
That's who's activated now. So
who are they?
They're called support group. It was a creation by Cunningham, I think. Or
okay, but so they're British. No, I was just wondering if they were British or German, or
glad you joined.
Italian or something.
They are Brits.
Okay.
Bunch of motorized infantry, but let me see what their support is. Now they just got regular Royal Horse Artillery anti-tank. That's what RHA stands for, right?
I would assume so.
All right, so these guys are fatigue of 0. So they're going to roll for their snafu. Oh, yeah, that's a good. Oh, shit, yeah. 10. I didn't even think about that one. So that's a full on them. So what are we going to do? 21st Panzer is actually beat up pretty good.
That's right. Counterattack and knock them out of the fight.
What I got to make sure of, I don't have to worry about the combat trains, but I got to make sure I stay on this side of 4th Armored, or else they become mixed. Okay. So let's do this. Let's drop that double OBJ, the double OBJ, right up on that.
Jeff.
Huh? Sorry.
Is chit draw part of the game, or is that just you making it random for solitaire play?
They have like 2 or 3 optionals in the game. I didn't look at completely all of them.
Okay.
So I'm going to say, without going in there and looking at them, that this version of it, other than when I roll for initiative, whoever gets the first choice, they get to pick, which that was what 15th Panzer was. But after that, I put all the rest of the chits in the cup. to give me my fog of war, John.
Okay, there you go.
I think it's fun.
That's a good question, John.
But I kind of want to do a show on this, and I don't want to break all the things out, but I want to kind of I think we ought to do a talk show one time about the fog of war, the methods we use for fog of war in the game, and whether or not it can be applied depending on the era, whether that choice for fog of war that we choose can be represented as authentic or not.
You goobers just need to stop looking what's in stacks before you decide if you're going to attack or defend. That's
Well, I'm not. Well, these are. I got almost nothing stacked here.
I'm just giving you trouble because that always bites me in the ass when I try and attack everything, and then I inevitably end up attacking something that's got 15 points on defense or something, and I'm just oh no. That has bit me a number of times in various games. I can think of South
Ireland, huh, John?
I had an infantry division mixed in with some of those guards tank units.
Right.
And so I was going to counterattack the guards tank units because they're easy to counterattack. And just wound up getting the shit kicked out of me because I also attacked an infantry division in there too. And it was, that's not good.
Well, I think we're going to get after. Let's flip these guys. Support group infantry is actually pretty good. So let's drop these puppies.
But I got a boogie, Ted. Jesus Christ. I got a boogie, Jeff. I'll talk to you later, buddy.
No problem, dude.
Yep. See you, buddy. Thanks for having me.
You too, man. Work good tonight. Be safe.
Oh, always. Yep. You guys too. Good to see everybody. Richard, Todd, Devin, everybody. Be good, guys.
All right, we're going to start with this. No, we're not. Not him. Let's start with. See, these guys they got great ARs, but their steps are only 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's start with this guy out here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we're going to save and use him in an attack. So let's take his buddy here and let's move him. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll get him behind. All right, we're going to attack with this guy here right there. So it's going to be a 4-4. He's going to be the assist unit. So we're going to get, and they are all, they're in command range when they start. So, so we're going to do, I had a discussion today with somebody about the command things, and it has to be at the end of the activation. They have to be within command. All right, so we're going to do 4 into 4. Oh, he's got support. I know he does. 21st. Oh, good God. Oh, it doesn't matter. He's going to have limited, but he's going to have multiples. All right, so we're going to do 4 into 4. It's a duel, so it's going to be +1. Nothing's blocked. I'm sorry. Yeah, double OBJ. Nothing's blocked. The Germans have support, so still even. Suppression mission. Yep, we're going to drop. Where's my dice? He's got 1. Does he have any additional? Nope. But they do have air if they want to use it, I guess. All right, so he's got 1. And we're going to use that on the initial attack. So that's going to be even now. That's going to be +2 for the suppression. He's got an assist. That's +3. Go down the list here. 21st is not in prepared defense. He's by himself. He's in the clear. So we're going to get a We're going to get a +3 on that. And oh my God. We roll a 12 +3. That's 15. So 2-104 is going to take a major 2 hits. And they have to retreat. 1, 2, 3, but they can't get to. It's not situational. They can't get to their headquarters, so they're going off the map till the next turn. But the 2-104 took 2 losses. 2-104. And that's 3 for them now. So that unit. All right, so just those of y'all, if you don't know it, when you get a full retreat, not a situational, but a full retreat, you have to retreat 3 hexes. This is for your non-AB type units. 3 hexes, and you got to end either in the hex with your headquarters or adjacent to it. And that's how that works. So he wasn't able to do that. Plus, he had to go out and around, so that hurt. So he goes over on the turn record track for the next turn. He'll come back in like as a reinforcement next to his headquarters. All right, so this guy attacked. He moved in. These 2 are now finished. So let's go. I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to go up here and get after these pioneers or not, but I'm thinking we might need to. So let's do that. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are good units for mobile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. He'll attack. We'll use him as the assist. But I think before we do that, we got 3 air. And we're going to drop some air. These guys are sitting in the clear. And that works as arty. So we're going to take off 2 of these. Make it a 1. He's got 1. And we're going to drop air on that guy. So we're going to roll 2 times and anything from a 3 to a 6. And do you believe that? 2 2s. 2 wasted air points. Didn't hit nothing. All right, so we're going to go ahead and attack 4 to 4, or 4 to 4. That's going to be even. This is going to be an interesting attack right here. Man, that should have hit. All right, so we're going to attack even. All right, dual or support. They have support, so it's going to be -1. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry, guys. I can't do that. That's a boo-boo. Can't do that. Todd, why didn't you catch me? My bad. They can't attack because they are down here, and there's your objective zone right there. So I think what we need to do was, they were there. So we need to go 1, 2, 3. We'll go 4 to here, and we'll go. He'll bring him over with him, and that'll give him his support. So what we'll do is we'll be attacking this guy. So we did not waste that air because we can't use that up here. Right, right, John. It does. I keep thinking about engagements because I'm always playing the ones with the armor, moving the armor around, and the armor they don't have to be within the OBJ for an engagement. So, but I did catch it, right? That's a good thing. All right, so we're going to attack here 4 to 3 instead. We're not going to use that air there. So we're going to go +1, and then we're going to go. He's got support for the German, so we're going to go back to even. All right, double objective zone, yes. So that's +1. He's got an assist. That's going to be +2. And that's where that ends. So we're going to attack, regular attack +2. And here we go. And we rolled an 11 +2 is a 13. What is with me in hitting things that are 13? Oh, there we go again. See that unit right there? That's British. Good God Almighty. Good God Almighty. All right, you know what? Let's just start this over. So I just attacked the Scottish Guards with a support group. Guess what? Can't do that. So let's get this right. Plus, that would have taken these guys out of the sync. Now, also, you can only do a regular attack on a hex only one time during the turn. But if the thing gets retreated, you can attack him somewhere else. So let's just, he hasn't done anything. Let's do this here. Let's flip these 2 over here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3 to here. All right. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3 to here. We're going to attack that guy. All right. With here. So 4 to 4 is going to be even. Here, this one's right. I got this one right. God, now I feel like a Muppet. All right. So we got even. We've got a double objective. He's got support, so it's -1. We got a double objective, so that takes it back to even. We got an assist. So that is a +1 now. And I think that's it. I don't have any artillery. There's no prepared defense. So +1. We rolled a 7, an 8. Great. That changed the course of that battle. So they're going to take a 1-step loss. That is B2 rifle. We're going to mark that. Sometimes I do. I mean, I think what's happening to me is I'm getting more comfortable with the rules, but I thought that red unit was Russian. Good excuse, right? B2 rifle from support. If I ever get to the, let me find this guy first. Well, they only got 2 steps. Got to be careful. If I ever get to where I can use the wireless on YouTube, where I can just pick my camera up moving around, that'll probably slow me down a little bit. But I'm used to shooting like the end of turn videos. So That's normally what I do. So when I live stream play, I sometimes get to moving too quick and I got to slow down. All right, so that attack did nothing. Everybody there is finished. These guys here, 1, 2, 3. I can't attack him again. And if I go in there, I'm going to mix. Don't want to do that. So I think what we'll do is let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's move this up to here, and let's move him 1, 2, 3 to here, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay, puts everybody in coverage. Puts him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 within his range. All right, so that's the end of the first activation. Let's roll 4. He did attack, so 3 or less. He's going to lose his fatigue. Nope, that's it sideways. He rolls a 4, so he did not get fatigued. So they're going to stay at fatigue 0. And I think support group wants to try again. So they have to roll a 5 or better. And their fatigue is 0. Boy, this is hard for these allied forces. And he rolled a 1. All right, so they're done. Flip him back here. Put his thing back over here. Since he failed, he doesn't have to roll. We can flip the supply train back over. Or the combat train, so it's not ghosted. And we'll remove the OBJ marker. All right. Yeah, this is probably the 5th. So I played in baptism. I played. Yeah, and I keep boo-booing on that, putting the units with the headquarters, so that it goes. And you see what happened down there earlier. Because you're right, they are very easy to jump. But I'm finding with the Allies is most of the time their unit ratings are weaker than the Germans, and so far in the games that I played. And they end up just smoking the unit that's below them anyhow, and then they move into the Hex and chase the headquarters away. But yes, you're right. A lot of players will recommend it. It's like your Civil War commanders right there in the lines. So they failed their second activation. They didn't suffer any fatigue. They rolled a 4. And, of course, you have your fatigue chart. It's different die rolls depending on what actions you conduct. They finished. They're still not – there's the 4th armored bubble here, and then here is their bubble here. So they're still okay. So they're done. That takes care of them. Let's go over here, and let's draw the next chit. Yeah, I kind of like the random chit thing, just drawing it because, like, I had a case yesterday where over here to the right, sorry about the light there, where Bach over here, who these guys are very strong. I was hoping I wouldn't draw their chit till later, till I could see what the Indians did or the New Zealanders coming on did, and I drew their chit first, so I really had no reason to move them. So it's kind of a wasted activation, and they weren't there fresh, so they didn't have any fatigue on them. So, all right, how long have I been going? Almost an hour. So I think what we're going to do here is we're going to draw the next chit, and I'm going to stop this one right here, and I'm going to go watch some hockey. But let's see who the next contestant is. And the next contestant is, oh God, guess who? 21st Panzer Division. And they're going to strike back hard. All right, well, look, check it out. I appreciate everybody joining me here, popping in, saying hey. I'm going to keep doing this stuff as often as I can. If not, of course, I'll shoot. Matter of fact, I'm going to go post my Game Turn 2 report here in just a second on YouTube and on Facebook, so y'all can at least see that. And this is a blast. And like I say, as each minute that I play this thing or just look at the rules, it starts to become a little more fluid. And I'm going to keep saying it until my mind has changed, that the attack systems in this game are they're awesome. The different methods of attack. All right, so anyhow, guys, Battalion Combat Series. This one here is Brazen Chariots. We're playing the 3-map Crusader. Appreciate y'all popping in. Clay, what's up, brother? I'll do it. I'll hang around for a couple minutes just because Clay popped in. So let me tell you about what kind of buddy Clay is here. He sends me all kinds of wonderful games here and there, and he plays all the big ones, and you all know it. But then he goes and he sends pictures on Facebook of all these gorgeous young ladies he's with to just torment me. Yeah, I know it's not me, but of course I feel like that. Hey, John, I'm glad I could help, man. Clay, what have you been up to, brother? Other than, I know, Halloween partying. I got on here and played for a little while tonight. Did a couple activations. And you ready to go shut this down and go watch me a hockey game. Are you going to play any of this stuff? Another one? Another one? All right, guys, I'm going to shut this thing down. Clay, I appreciate you send pictures, man. And I see where D threw a thumbs up into the comment on that. So, well, hey, man, have a good time tonight, brother. I'm going to go ahead and watch me some hockey. And Steve started to feel better. So I'm hoping to see you guys on Wednesday nights again here real soon, man. Because even though I'm not playing it, doesn't mean I want to stop learning it. Because Goss, and I saw the pictures at the con where you took your maps. That was pretty cool. All right, gang, this is Hexy. I'm going to get off here. Look for some more. Talk to y'all soon.